colors for the variant. The colors for the inside were Brad Anderson. But that's all it says. So Rolled and Told number 9. This makes me happy. D&D makes me happy right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
So we start playing and then you're like, fuck that one.
It's when people start asking if they can have plasma cannons is when I'm like,
You need to be accepting of foreign things.
there's no way I can do it doesn't make sense!
Technology and magic are distinguishable from each other depending... Who said it? Thor?
We don't listen to Thor.
Yeah, we don't. He's a troll.
In the first movie.
Oh, right.
He's like, magic and science are basically the same. Magic's just science you don't understand yet. Which is actually a good quote that dumb Thor said back when he was dumb. I like Thor now. But yeah, Rolled and Told. It's like a magazine that has a campaign in it and it has a bunch of tips. It also has recipes, which is pretty cool, I think. So you can make foods for your party when they come into your abode.
Are you going to make food for our party?
Campaigns take forever. I don't know. Do you want, it's a really big book.
Do I want, if it's food? Yes.
Right? I like food.
I like food too. Told and Trolled.
I have to find it again. Sorry. Do you want some Pond Dew? It's a first level divination.
Ooh. Do continue.
Fey Fireballs. These
that
are
sounds
all
like
drinks.
spicy meatball. Oh, they're drinks?
Those are all drinks.
That sounded like a spicy meatball kind of recipe.
There's, yeah, the rest is just normal food. They don't have cool names. But they all have things that, like, they give you different abilities. Which is cool. Like the, what is it? Where'd it go? Dragon's Milk.
Dragon's milk?
Dragon's Milk. The drinker, along with everything they're wearing and carrying, turns into a cloud of dragon smoke for the duration. The drinker can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even mere cracks. The drinker can fly at a speed of 10 feet.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
At the speed of 10 feet?
yeah. Well,
okay,
per turn,
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to think in D&D terms,
Yes.
not like...
Real terms.
Well, like, wow, that sounds like a really crazy way of measuring speed.
It is, but it makes sense. But yeah, Rolled and Told, super cool. The author / lead game designer is E.L. Thomas. Artwork in the cover is Macy Hass. There's a lot of names. I'm not sure what all of them do, but I enjoy Rolled and Told, so pick it up at some point. It's $8 a book, but, you know, it's worth it.
That's crazy that the first one was free.
Well, it's super huge book. Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's like 80 pages or something.
So it's like it's worth.
Yeah,
the price.
it's like $1 for 10 pages.
Plus, you can adapt the adventures and whatever, you know. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Let's see here. There's a lot of note pages in the back for writing, which is also cool. There's 53 pages, sorry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And there's an extra quest at the end called Play Matchmaker, with a series of skill tests to help a gnome bachelor find love.
Nice. That's great.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, it's a thick boy. But my pick of the week this week is Flash number 71, Year 1, Chapter 2, Fear of the Future. I'm going to assume that is also Sudon's pick of the week, since that's the only book he read.
So that definitely is the Sudon.
Okay.
Yeah. Continued storytelling by Josh Williamson and Howard Porter. And continued coloring by Hi-Fi, which, as I've said multiple times, I really enjoy his coloring. It's very vibrant, and it looks really good on Flash.
And he just blends it well, like, with the actual storytelling. Like, it actually kind of tells part of the story.
Yeah.
Like, very surprised at times, or even when he's kind of depressed, you can kind of look in the coloring around him. He kind of plays with the lighting well, and the colors, I like that.
Yeah.
I like his attention to detail and the sharp contrast and stuff, for sure. It's super, super awesome art.
Would you say it's super hi-fi?
What?
High fidelity.
I would call it awesome, though. I would call it awesome. This book is pretty awesome.
It was pretty awesome. I dug this book. It definitely was my pick of the week, even though I read nothing else.
This was Flash number 71.
Yeah.
71.
What is your rating?
I gave this one a healthy 8 out of 10.
Nice.
Just because I dug a lot of what was going on. The art just remains, and the coloring, as we just said, remains perfect. It's going to, damn it, why am I not reading Flash?
Yeah, same.
Like, there's a scene in there where there's questions being asked and names are being thrown out, and I had the same reaction
As Barry.
I'm like...
Because Barry from the future, if you don't know what we're talking about, we did talk about this about 2 episodes ago. Episode 35? 35. That's our first part of the review of year 1 of Flash. And at the end of that, he ended up going to the future and meeting his future self. But yeah. And future him's like, okay, I just need to make sure you're right from the right timeline. Oh gosh, what does he ask here?
He just, like, throws out Iris.
Yeah.
Wallace.
Yeah.
Wally? Isn't it the same?
Yeah. Yeah.
Arthur.
I want to make sure.
I think I said the Wally and Wallace out of
You
order.
did say it out of order. It's okay. Yes. Iris, she's a friend. Wally, I don't. Wallace, isn't that the same? August, a friend at the CPD. And, okay, Mom, she was murdered. And you don't know who did it. But, yeah. Yep. That's how he knows what timeline he's from, because Flash messes things up a lot. And there's multiple timelines, and, you know.
That's just like his hobby.
Yeah, messing up the future past.
Yeah.
Time. Messing up time.
Fucking up the timeline.
Doing what Barry Allen does.
That's his middle name. But yeah, in this, it's basically a lab. How am I supposed to become a superhero that saves the world? He's like, I can't tell you, but the journey there is really awesome.
Yeah, I like that he was very mentory about it, but even young Barry was all like, whoa, dude, whoa, fuck, you're going a little fast for me.
Literally. And all through this, they're trying to hide from King Turtle, who's, of course, Barry and the League have a plan, but they haven't figured out how to execute the plan, and the rest of the League can't get through the shell that's over Central City. Only Barry can.
Shell.
Yeah, the turtle shell around Central City, and Flash is the only one who's able to do anything. And then...
Apparently he's been in hiding, too, in that realm, so it's pretty bleak future, and of course that freaks out young Barry.
Yeah, but future Barry is like, yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. I always figure it out, even if I lose. I'm still here. I'm still gonna do what I can.
I like that, future Flash kind of played, mentor in a way to younger version of himself, but still trying to figure out which version of himself it is that he's interacting with, that's gotta be a rough gig
Yeah.
Knowing that you fucked up the timeline so many times that you'd have to, like, mentor all the ones that people have messed up that happen to, like, oh, hey!
I'm here. Please help.
Oh, but yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a good old fighting scene, and Future Flash is like, I haven't fought next to Speedster in some time. This is gonna be fun. And Barry's like, I don't even know how to throw a punch. And he's like, I guess I'm gonna have to do this on my own. And then big old good fighting scene, and Barry uses his tornado thingy with his arms. The movie Fast Tornado Boy.
Lightning?
No.
Oh, just
The throwy...
the air thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, cyclones. Air.
Yeah. And he's like, I hit that guy with a tornado. But, to help Future Flash. Because there's Barry Allen, and then there's Future Flash.
Right.
They're two different... Yeah. Yeah. They're the same, but different. And then they go find the Cosmic Treadmill, and Future Flash puts it together for him really quick, so...
He's like, oh, it's my baby! Like,
and he's so excited to see it. He's like, yeah, there's my baby.
That's great.
Yeah. And Future Flash basically explains the time travel and that he needs to use it correctly, or he could get shot 100 years in the wrong direction and not be able to make it home. Because focused energy of the treadmill and the speed and the going into the time and stuff.
You could end up sending time through Barry instead of sending
Barry through time.
yes.
Yep.
Speed Force.
Speed Force. So, yeah. And, he tells him to run. Barry, run. And then he runs
Did
real
you get
fast.
a Wells moment for the run, Barry, run?
Yeah.
Now, run, Barry. Run.
I definitely got that vibe from that scene, and I love this re-entry.
Yeah. Oh, and, of course, when they were running, Future Flash was giving Barry tips, like, you need to feel the speed go through you. You can't try and focus and control it, because that's not how it works. And he, like, sticks a landing super, super nicely, because he's the Future Flash, and Barry's like, how did you do that? He's like, you just slide into it. So, on the way back in from the future, he's like, slide into it, and he slides, and he doesn't fall, and I'm like, nice, Barry.
With this loud, I always think of, I'm thinking of back to the thing, but it's that crash. There's a...
It's a cruise. Yeah, that's what that says.
I think it was a lot of fun, the use of the word within the effect.
Yeah, in the lightning, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
The art in this is just spectacular. I'm a big fan. So basically, Barry's like, I can't use these powers anymore. If that's going to be the future that I have to live in, I can't use these powers. Blah blah blah. Oh, and then there was the entire Iris thing. I forgot.
Oh,
about
if
that.
Iris, next time Iris talks to you, say yes.
Just say yes.
Just say yes.
That's what Future Flash said to Barry. Just say yes. So, back in his time, Barry's contemplating whether he should use his powers and build the treadmill and go and try to stop things from happening so he can make it better, even though future him was like, don't mess with the timeline. It's just going to make things worse. And he's just not using his powers. And you can see him, like, the art changes when he stops using his powers. Like, the colors are more pastel-y.
It's a little more drab, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely more vibrant on the one page, and the next one's more downscale on the color.
Yeah, and you can see him struggling not to use his powers. Like, it's physically like harming him, sort of. It's just uncomfortable.
It's a training in its own. Like, it's kind of like Superman. He's so strong. Like, he has to, like, control his powers to where he doesn't just sneeze and rip apart everybody in Metropolis, or he doesn't just take a step and destroy the planet, you know, because he can't. He did it in the last Justice League.
Yeah.
Or one of the last Justice League.
He was Justice League before the last Justice 23. Yeah.
It makes me wonder with this storyline, are they actually using this as year one